Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot. Going to do the readings.
Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on? Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. It is hump day. Hopefully everybody got some humping in, otherwise known as Wiener Wednesday in Michigan, apparently. So, Oscar, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. We got you in the queue. You got a general love reading ahead. We got Amanda. We got Dreaming with Tess. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate you as well. Effie, what is going on? Maruta Mizrak. We got Diane. We got Neve. We got Syrena, welcome as well. And I think that's it. Anyway, we're giving away this tonight, later on tonight. It is a box. It is a Ciro Marchetti box. It's felt lined. It's signed by Ciro Marchetti. It's got room for a tarot deck bagged and some crystals, or it's got room for 2 tarot decks if you just want to do tarot decks by themselves. So yeah, it does not come with the tarot deck nor the crystals, but yeah, we'll give that away at 7 o'clock-ish, so about 30 minutes. All right, so let's do some readings. Last night, we do have some makeup readings to do, and let's get those done tonight over here. We got, let's see, Niley. All right. Let's see, Niley had a question from yesterday, and apparently it butchered it, so now I have to go and find it again. Now I have to go and find it once more. Let's see. Does it save it or do what I'm going to have to do here? I'm not sure what's going on. I need to scroll down and get Niley's question, which is there. All right. There we go. Will my next job be in accounting and the taxes sphere, or will it be someone else? All right. There we go. So, Niley wanted to know, will the next job be in the taxes, will be in that kind of thing, or is it going to be somewhere else? By the way, we're using the Pooh Tarot. We got the Pooh Tarot. We got the new tarot that we just unboxed. We got the Bloody Tears Tarot. We got lots and lots of new tarots, so there we go. All right, but yeah. Will the next job be in accounting and taxes, or will it be someplace else? Z, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I appreciate you. All right, let's see where this is going to take us here. We got an Ace of Cups, a King of Coins, and a 5 of Wands. I do think it's going to be taxes indeed. You do have a little bit of a King of Coins, kind of that feeling of sort of, knowledgeable about the coins, knowledgeable about the second house, a degree of understanding about how the second house works and whatnot. You also have the 5 of Wands. You're able to get to be a mediator between the IRS and somebody else, which is always important and what have you. So you got to kind of figure that out. But yeah, you do have an Ace of Cups as well. The ability to connect with other people, to understand their issues, to figure out where the problem is going to be, to get some basically some resolution to things as well. So I think that's going to be very important indeed. So I do think that is a thumbs up as far as that goes. With an accounting and a taxes, I think your next job is going to have that kind of feeling to go with it. There we go. All right. So what else was next? We got Rosemary from last night. We did not get Rosemary's donation as well. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Rosemary. Rosemary wanted to know, let's see, is the new job I'll sign up for under the same government sector? All right. Same government sector, or let's see, or another one. Oops. Or another one. All right, so we got 2 job ratings. Rosemary wants to know if we're going to stay in the government sector. Is this going to be something that we can be consistent with, or what have you? A little bit different than Niley's question, but kind of the same, I guess. Ms. Moonlight Musing, what is going on? I appreciate you hanging out. How are you doing? Look like a cross between, I got a description of what I look like for your intro. Cross between Priscilla Presley and Elvira. There we go. Ms. Moonlight Musing, there's the description. All right, Empress Vision, welcome as well. We got Becca Boo and Diane. Welcome. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. All right. So will the next job that we have be in the same government sector, or is it going to be a little bit different? Queen of Swords. Okay. You got the Star, you got the Fool, and a Knight of Swords. So a couple of swords in here, a couple of kind of challenges as we go in there and we try to make that happen. The Knight of Swords basically just says that we do have a different sector, sort of a different feel other than the government sector that you were in. The Fool says we're leaping into a new sector, leaping into a new possibility. We're trying to figure out where we can can get going with this particular thing. So I think you're taking a leap to a different type of job, different type of sector, and I think that's going to be something important for you. You definitely want to sort of have a new adventure, have a new mainstay, have a new place where we can go and see how things are going to be. The star says you need something new. You just do. You need a level of newness, a level of freshness, and I think that's going to be something important as well. Syrena, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, the star says you need something new to follow. You need something new to embrace, and I think this will give you that newness that you are looking for, as well as sort of that Queen of Swords just kind of says where you're at, a little bit of a dead end, kind of difficult to get things moving, kind of difficult to get things going. So there is some concern, I guess, long term for kind of being in that same sector. It is a good time for you to be in a different place. So there we go. There we go indeed. All right. And what else do we got going on for tonight? We're dreaming with a test. I'm dreaming about trying to find your question. Yeah, it is different than the Tallywhacker Tuesday or the Tallywhacker Thursday or whatever. Dreaming with Tess, let me know what your question is. Maybe you typed it and I did not see it. Either way, let me know. I appreciate your donation. We got Amanda and we got Syrena in the mix. Reiki B, welcome to Hump Day Celebration. What is happening over there? All right. Hopefully everybody got some humping in the hump day. Let's see. Amanda wants to know the double shot. Why is my partner hesitant to buy property together? To buy property together. Why are we hesitant to buy a massive house together? We need to do it together. Why are we doing it together? We need a modern love. Modern love says this is the opportunity right here that we need to have, right? If we're going to have some love, it needs to be modern. We need to have sort of that connection. We need to have half-sies, at least on the house. But yeah, let's see. Where is that going to be? They got to get a lot of good housing cards within this deck, a good love deck in general. So I like it. I like it. Dreaming with Tess, we will see about your future love momentarily. Thank you again for your donation. Okay, let's see. Why are we hesitant to buy a house? Page of Cups are just not emotionally ready for this. You know, they're concerned. They're concerned about the legal aspect of this. You got the Magician over here. They want to have full control, full power of the house if they do have something. They're concerned that they're going to buy the house and there's going to be some relationship issues, and then all of a sudden they're going to be out several $100,000, what have you, with housing as expensive as it is today. It feels like they're going to be homeless, or they're going to be out quite a bit of money with that. The Moon, they're just concerned. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of paranoia, and it feels like that some of this is being fed maybe by some of their friends or some of the things they've been watching or what have you. So they're just very concerned about the legal aspect of it. They're concerned that they're going to be homeless if things don't go the way that they should be. Nine of Cups says, ideally, we would like to make this a celebration. We would like to make this a together kind of house and have that happen, but it just feels like that the level of concern, the level of worry is just overwhelming them at the moment. And it feels like that's going to be a problem, right? The Page of Cups, I'm approaching this as a child rather than an adult. I'm approaching this with a level of distrust that's just sort of inherent in kind of this thing too, right? Stephanie, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. But yeah, the Moon just says too much emotion, not enough sort of just planning, and not enough, not enough, too much paranoia, a little too much paranoia. And I think that happens with a lot of people too. They just have sort of in that next zone kind of thing to where it feels like things could go not my way. I could have some things that ain't working and now I have problems. But yeah, it just feels like this is somebody who is paranoid about it, very concerned. They're not going to be someone who's approaching it rationally. They're just more of a emotion-based decision here. And that's kind of why they don't want to make the property together. They're just scared at this point. Anyway, thank you for your donation. We got another question. Becca Boo, thank you for your hanging out tonight. What is up? We got Bartman joined us. Joan Bart joined us as well. Thank you for everybody being here. All right. Amanda had another question. Should I continue studying or look for a job this year? I mean, have you had enough studying, right? And that's something too, where how much studying do you need before you're ready to get out into the world and get a job? Because sometimes you'll get a job and they require more of a degree or they require more things, and now you got to go back and study more. So like while you're studying, you might as well get everything done up front, and then you won't have to be worried about it, right? Mina, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. We got the Tower, the Star, the Five of Pentacles. The Star seems to be in every reading now. We can do that, I guess. The Star with the Five of Pentacles says studying is going to be more appropriate for you. This is what we are kind of where you kind of need to be. Dreaming with Test, you are next. I had to reorder things a little bit so I can get both of them at the same time. But yeah. The Star says you need to figure out where you're going to go and work backwards. You know what I mean? That's going to be something too. Where and as well as Ms. Moonlight Musing has a good point of why don't you do both? And that kind of points you to that area, right? Five of Pentacles says maybe we aren't ready to be thrust into the direction where I would like to be or the ultimate career I would like to have. So the Star could mean going back to school and having some things, but you do need a plan of working backwards. In other words, if I want to be a IT person and I want to code .NET, right? Jocelyn, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Mike, what's going on? But yeah, the Star says we work backwards. So I'm going to go look at resumes. I'm going to go look at job postings and try to figure out in my area, what do I need to get that job? And then I'm going to go to school and get that level of education that's required, right? King of Wands. I need to have confidence in what I'm doing. I need to have a decision made there, and then I need to work backwards, get the level of education I need, go get the job that I want, right? Have that single-minded goal, and that kind of says where the Star is at. So that kind of comes back to the question, do you have enough education now? If not, well, you may want to get some more education, and that's what we're kind of looking at here. Five of Pentacles is if you do go out in the world, again, now you have a job, now you have to go to night school, and they have to do school online. You got to multitask it. A lot of times that's going to be a little bit challenging for everybody. So while you're there, get enough for that to be made. The Tower says you don't want to waste your money and your time with your education. So get single-minded, figure out what you want to do, work backwards. I think that's going to be the optimum place to be. But as Ms. Moonlight Musing says as well, having real world experience and the education does get you placed into jobs much quicker than just having an education with absolutely no experience. So if you can get at least a couple of hours, you can get some internship, whatever you need, I think that's going to be important in the long run. All right, we got Dreaming with Tess is next with a little bit of a future love going on there. And let's see what kind of future love we have up in here. Let's see, what's a good future love deck for this? It's been a minute since we have used the Wonder World Tarot. I like the Wonder World Tarot for this kind of question, you know. Mina, thank you for your donation as well. Appreciate you hanging out. Let's do a little bit of Wonder World Tarot for this. Where is this going to take us? And yeah, future love. What kind of beautiful love can we acquire? Because that's what we need in life is more love, more snuggles, more love, and all of that, right? Speaking of which, Ultraviolet Tarot has joined the chat. What is up, Ultraviolet Tarot? Ultraviolet Teddy, how are you doing tonight? Appreciate you hanging out. But yeah, let's see. Let's see where this is going to take us. Hopefully we can get some future love booked out into the future. Indeed, we got the Nine of Cups, future love. It is all about the Four of Coins, Five of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Here's what I think happens. I think the future love involves a couple of different styles of relationships that you have to choose from, right? I think that's kind of something that happens. Nine of Cups says we have to choose from, we have an opportunity to get into basically a good relationship, a steady, sort of an emotional-based relationship that is kind of nice. I don't think this is a long time thing for it, but this is something where you're like, yeah, I do need to get some level of love, some level of affection, some level of emotion, rather than just going through the motions of a relationship or a connection with a particular individual. Four of Coins says hold back some cards with sort of the dating and with the love opportunities that you do have. Don't go all in. Hold back a little bit. Kind of see what's happening, see what kind of future, see what kind of obstacles we have in the way before we want to jump in and go full hog on that. Because the Five of Swords says you do have some time wasters ahead of you. One of the biggest time wasters is a Gemini that is sort of coming into your life. I think the Gemini is going to be one of the main factors in the time wasting opportunities that you do have. This is somebody that does have a level of deception, that does have a level of wasted time, and it feels like that they aren't getting the results that you would like, as well as they're just occupying a bunch of your, a bunch of your emotions that don't need to be used with that. Eight of Wands says you do have another opportunity that's more of a quick opportunity. I think this is with a fire sign. This does have a lot of great potential to take you where you want to go. So stick with the emotional connection. If you feel it, stick with it. Get going with that. Four of Coins, be sort of cautious a little bit. Don't give everything out at once. Don't sort of loop into all the opportunities you need at once. Watch out for the Gemini. I think that's going to be one of the main things that happens here. And the Eight of Wands is the fire sign is going to be one of the more physical, one of the more fun relationship opportunities that you do have. But basically, you have a few opportunities. You can embrace those. You can see where it goes. And I think there's going to be a lot of good things coming up in the next 6 months for you by far. So there we go. Pretty detailed. Hopefully that answered a couple of questions with that. We do have this one, which actually got for Ultraviolet Teddy. This is the Bloody Tears Tarot. It was made from some bloody pins or something like that. Ultraviolet Teddy, why are you giving me $5? Anyway, Ultraviolet Teddy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. There we go. All right, Syrena is next. Can you do a general reading for me? We do have Oscar coming up next with a general love reading. We got Z up next as well. So let's see where this is going to take us. Syrena, general reading, you want it, you got it. Tower, okay. The Tower, we got a freaking Seven of Wands over. The Seven of Wands, man, Syrena, some of the ideas, some of the cool things, some of the weird opportunities are out there that are going to be very good for you, but you have to be selective about what you sign up for. This is basically something where you're going to sign up for the wrong thing. It's a warning. You're signing up for the wrong thing. Dreaming with Tess, thank you for the donation. I appreciate you. But you're signing up for the wrong thing. You want to be careful of that. The Seven of Wands says, be cautious. Take a step back before we commit to a particular thing. It's like somebody has some things that they need. Somebody has some expectations. As well as you sort of have this manifestation of something that you don't need. Be careful what your thoughts are stuck on. Be careful what your anticipations, your beliefs are stuck on. You're sort of hurting yourself right now. Dorothy, thank you for your donation. But you do have a little bit of the Three of Swords over here. Just talks about the heartbreak. Don't get involved in heartbreak. Don't get into something that's going to be a little bit working your nerves. You want to take things that are going to be good and definitely part with things that are not going to be good, because that's confusing of how to sort of differentiate those two. You definitely need to figure out where that's going to take you, because the Tower says you're up front for changes. You're up front for some different things in your life. It is going to take you on a little bit more of an adventure. I don't think that's going to be too rough on you, but realize the Tower is something where we have to rebuild. We have to move past. We have to move into the next monumental place, right? There we go. All right. So there we go. The Bloody Tears Tarot. We got Oscar is next one. It's a general love reading. Let's make it happen. We got OA moving up for the general love. There we go. And see where that is going to take us. We got the Bloody Tears Tarot. We got the Pooh Tarot from Push Kitty, and then we got this tarot, which I said was a little bit of a hot mess. I still like it, but it is a little bit of a hot mess. Could it be done better? I think so, but that's something you kind of have to deal with in the long term. I don't know. Maybe it just reads beautifully. I'm going to give it a chance. I paid $60 for it. Put it out on the table. See what y'all think about it. See what y'all think about the reads and what have you. General love. There we go. The death card said it's time for a change in regards to love. I really think you're dead ending. I really think you're just straight up dead ending through love right now. You're getting some things that aren't working. You're getting sort of hitting a brick wall in many cases on some things that you just got to figure out what to do with, right? So you got to be careful. You got to be careful here. The death card says, hey, let's get some changes. Let's get some new opportunities out there. Again, we're hitting a brick wall. We're dead ending. I don't think that's going to be good for anybody with this. King of Wands says you have to push through it. You have to pursue maybe a different avenue. This is something as far as love is concerned. How can we approach this differently? What we're doing ain't working. How can we approach it differently? How can we address some of the issues long term and get some things done with this? Because we're going to have to push through it. It's something that does affect us a little bit, that does push us back to where we don't want to be. We need to sort of peruse into that, because the Six of Cups just sort of says at that moment that connection is the most important thing with love. It's not sort of, feeling like I'm emotionally satisfied. It's not sort of being super happy. It's making a initial connection and then following up with that. That is going to be your key component here, and you absolutely need to be focused on that. Five of Pentacles as well. Don't get roped into things that you don't want to do with love. Again, we have a little bit of death. We have a little bit of change. You have to set your boundaries, set your expectations here. What's going to be good? What's not? Where am I going to be in the middle of all of this? Because I'm the one who is most obviously affected with those as it goes. There we go. We got Z as an XZ wants to know something. General reading. We'll do that. We got a lot of general readings tonight. We got Z with a generala. We got all sorts of generalas. We did this one. This one reads pretty good. I got to admit, like I ragged on it forever and ever and ever on the video review, but it's a pretty decent reader, right? It is pretty decent reader. So I think that's going to be something that I like. All right, let's see a little bit of a general. Where is this going to take us in the grand adventure called life? Z, welcome back, by the way. I appreciate you hanging out once again over here on the Tarot Oracle Show. You know what I'm talking about?
T.O. is the best tarot reader ever.
All right. What are we going to do here? Five of crayons. What's ready for you? What is ready for you? You have some things. Basically, you started cooking toast. You started making some toast. You put it in the toaster and it never popped up. It never popped up. There's some things in your life that have never finished, that have never popped up, that have never come back. Some things that you were dedicated to, some things maybe that you started, some things that didn't happen the way that you would like them to happen. You just didn't finish. You need to go check on the toast. You need to go check on what's in the oven. There's some things cooking. There's some things brewing that haven't been addressed, that haven't been looked at. That is what you need to figure out what you are going to do. Because a page of pen says, yo, this is one of those to where action on proper things is going to be important here, right? Because you haven't taken care of it. It's going to come back to haunt you. You want to go back and see what is unfinished, what is undone here. You definitely want to do that as well. You have some major issues with transportation pretty soon. I'm going to tell you that now. Don't mean to panic you. You got major issues with some transportation. Like I can't get to where I want to go. There's a variety of reasons for that. I'm not saying the car dies. I'm not saying this dies. I'm not saying the bus never comes around. It really feels like you're in a situation where transportation suddenly becomes challenged. It could be transportation to you. It could be transportation from you to someplace else. You definitely want some alternatives, or at least sort of to fix, repair, or do something with some of the aspects that are sort of moving around you in that regard. All right. We got Jocelyn, future career opportunities, and what will it lead me? Jocelyn, Jocelyn, future career opportunities are around the corner come June. June, July is the time to really look at this, very much focus on this and figure out where you want to be, because it feels like June, July, everybody wants your attention as far as career goes, right? We have a little bit of the dancing bear. Thank you again, Reiki. We are up here with the Teddy Bear Tarot, and that is where we're going to be tonight for this thing. All right, let me lay it on the line again for you. Where do you want to be at the end of the day? Where do you want to be at the end of the day? I think there are some exciting things moving around for you. Now, what does it take to embrace some of these? One of which opportunities is going to be a little bit far away from you. You're literally going to have to move in order to get this opportunity and to make things done, right? The King of Swords. How much tower are you willing to do to get a decent career, to get a decent job, to get some things moving that you would like to get moving, right? It feels like that is sort of what is being asked of you. So now you have to ask yourself, can I get these things done? Can I move? Is this going to be something that's going to be okay for me to do? King of Swords says it's a big decision as far as one of these opportunities go. And if you embrace this, if you try it out, then hey, this could be something that works great for you. Could be a long-term career. Could be a lot of great things happening. Moving is kind of a pain in the butt right now, though. Houses are expensive. Selling a house takes a decade. Getting an apartment, the apartment rent's way up. Anything is really expensive right now. It feels like a lot of money need to be exchanged in order to sort of make things happen with this, right? There's a level of disappointment in your career as totality. Are you sure you chose the right career path? Are you sure you chose the right place that you want to be here? I'm not saying a complete change of career is in order, but let's say I'm programming .NET, right? Maybe I want to change. Maybe I want to program Java. It's similar enough that I can get into that mode, but it's different enough that maybe there's some better opportunities. Maybe there's some more work environments that I can get into that I can make some money with this, right? So it's like, how much change are you willing to make? Changing to a more modern thing is going to be a little bit better for you overall. Queen of Wands says working for yourself works too. It feels like I'm not saying quit everything and work for yourself, but as far as a career goes, what kind of opportunities do you have that? Have you looked seriously at that? Have you tried something out as far as that goes? Because the Hanged Man said the more innovation, the more creation, the more creativity you can apply to your career, I think it's going to be the best opportunity for you. There we go. Very specific. Making it happen over there, and all the good news. Hopefully you get all of that said. Have we found the love of our lifetime? Is that going to be a thing? Have we found the most beautiful, the most amazing love of our lifetime right now? Have we found the one, right? I mean, not the bad movie, not the bad martial arts movie, but the actual one, okay? Have we found it? Is this going to be an opportunity that we could get into? Is this going to be the love of our life that we're going to be married to for the rest of our lives? The Fool, the Hermit? Well, not really. I mean, this is something that lasts about 2.5 years. 2.5 years. I'm going to lay it on the line right now at about the 1.5 year point, 1 3/4 year point. It feels like that this is sort of winding down a little bit, not as excited as we have opportunities with that. The Fool says, what else is out there? What else is out there? I think there's sort of that question that comes through, and then at some point we start looking what else is out there. Have we found the one? Maybe not. Maybe this is not someone, but yeah, about 2.5 years, things sort of fall apart a little bit. You have the Hermit as the last card, which is a little bit challenging, especially next to the Fool, especially next to new, unique opportunities for the other person is going to be around there, and you're going to have to figure out if that's going to be something they want to embrace or not. but it kind of starts collapsing a little bit. I'm sorry. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. Hopefully, they don't get dumped 4 different times or anything like that. Hopefully they don't lose a lot of money, because they loaned them a lot of money and they never got it back, or they got dumped 4 times. Hopefully they don't go through all of that. So you just got to be careful. You just got to be careful as far as that happens, right? You got to watch out. You better better watch out. You better not cry. You better not, whatever it is, goes. Anyway, but yeah, we have other opportunities. We're being offered a button. It's like, look, I got some cheese. Ooh, I got some cheese for you. Ooh, maybe I want to take the cheese. I don't know. Anyway, that is just my reading. As always, entertainment purposes only. Never assume a relationship based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet, especially one with cancer. Let's see, why don't I feel good today? Entertainment purposes only. Why do we feel terrible? Let's get this might hurt tarot and find out why this is hurting indeed. There's some painful things going on over there. We got to figure out, how do we fix it? How do we fix it? We need to put a Band-Aid over it and see what's going on here. All right. Why don't I feel good today? I don't know. Let's see. Why don't we feel good today? It sounds like they were eating Pop-Tarts and somebody wanted the Pop-Tarts or something. 8 of Swords. I think you have a malfunction going on in your body at the moment. There's something happening. There's something happening with a little bit of a malfunction in the body, right? Obviously, entertainment purposes only. If you don't feel good, go to a doctor. A doctor's a better alternative than a random fat man on the internet. But the 8 of Swords is that something is constricted or something is restricted in your body. It's not flowing the way that it needs to. It's not flowing in the direction that would be optimal for making things happen. It just feels like that's not really going to suit with what we're doing. The Emperor says, is this something that is fixable? It's something that is fixable by behavioral things. And where can we get this? And how can we get some of the fixing and stuff like that? It's almost like movement fixes some of this, or you have pentacles, like something is stuck, something is not moving around the way that it needs to. But basically, that's why you don't feel good today. I also think that you maybe have some things in the chart that are causing you some issues long term. Queen of Swords, as always, is your card, and the card just says do an 8 of Cups with it. In other words, what can you abandon? What can you eliminate as far as just sort of getting things that don't make you feel good? Can we get more sleep? Can we get a better rest? Can we, what can we do basically behaviorally? Can we abandon bad behaviors that would fix this? Queen of Swords says we're capable of doing that. But that's it. That's it. Anyway, that's entertainment purposes only, of course, as far as feeling well. Hope you get better, of course, and all that other stuff. All right, it's time to give away the box. It is time to give away the box. What the hell is the box, you ask? This is a Ciro Marchetti box, right? This is a Ciro Marchetti box. The top is lined with ceramic. It is beautiful ceramic. It's made of glass, and this is going to be very expensive to ship. So you must be in the United States of America to receive this. It's lined with felt. Ciro himself has signed this. I'm giving it away for free. It fits 2 tarot decks by themselves, or it'll fit a tarot deck in a bag and maybe some crystals and what have you. So you can store off some things in here. Beautiful box. I'm giving it away for free. Now, the rules for the contest are: number 1, you must live in the United States of America. Number 2, you can guess once and only once. If you guess twice, I will ignore all of your guesses and you're now disqualified from getting the box. Now, if you qualify for both of those things, I need you to answer my question. How many paintings are currently hung on my wall in my house? How many paintings are currently hung on the walls of my house? If you can guess the number, the closest person to that number wins the box. I will ship it to you. You must live in the United States, and you only get one guess. Please don't type 1,000 times, 1,000 guesses. All right. Anyway, we got ES. ES, thank you for your donation. Let me see. YouTube user ES. There we go. All right, we got ES. Thank you for your donation over PayPal. Got you in the queue. In the meantime, let's get Dorothy Collins while everybody gets their guesses out there. And let's see where this takes us with a little general reading, all right? I like a little bit of a general reading. Let's see where this is going to end up at the end of the day here. All right, let's see. For general, where are we going to be? We're going to use the grape juice edition of the Push Kitty deck. Who said 78? Wait a minute, 78? I think 78's a bit aggressive. Neve says 0. Okay. All right. General rating. Justice card. Balance is so critical right now. You have been a little bit struggling on some things. You have been struggling to get a balance, to get things back. A bit of extreme from here to there, and that's going to be something that you don't want to deal with long term, right? A little bit extreme. You don't want to deal with it long term. That's going to be kind of a challenging for you at the end of the day. You kind of want to get to where you would like to be here. Justice says don't go to the extremes. Don't push the extremes as far as where things are going to take you, because I don't think that's going to be good as far as the challenging goes. But yeah, you definitely want to sort of less extreme, more kind of a soothing, or more kind of a in the middle kind of approach. The Two of Swords says make sure you keep a good distance between things. A lot of times you get too involved with it. You get too thick into the mix. Make sure that you stay separate from things. Don't get so involved with it that it starts affecting you. That's not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. But yeah, the Two of Swords just says, hey, keep a separation. Don't get too involved with things. Don't get thick into the mix. A Ten of Pentacles says happy home, happy family is going to be long run the best for you. What can you do to get more grounded? Grounded being the Ten of Pentacles with the Justice card. You want to have that grounded feeling. You want to have that grounded thing going in there. So I think that's going to be where it is going to be important to you overall. So there we go. There we go. So there's a little bit of a general read. All right, who the hell won? Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's see. I don't know. That is, so we got that, and then we got somebody else guessed another number. Somebody else guessed another number. Miss Moonlight Musing guessed 17, and Sophia guessed 16, and we got Empress Vision guessing a 7. We got a 5. So let me look over here and see who came the closest to that. So we have a 10 guess. And what is this? I'm looking. Hang on. My thing, I'm having to manually do this. Basically, I think I have a winner. And I think the winner is... Well, that is interesting. That is interesting indeed. Basically, I think, I don't know, 9? Who won? Raven? I think Raven. I think that you did win. You were the closest. So Raven guessed 10, and that was the closest to the 9. So I have 9 paintings hanging on my wall. So there we go. Raven, you win. Congratulations. Raven, please email me your information, and I will get the box out to you over the weekend or Monday. So there we go. I got to package it up and make sure it has lots and lots of padding so it does not crack or break or anything in the meantime. So there we go. Anyway, all right, Jamie Lee, thank you for your double donation. I appreciate you. Yeah, Raven, link in the description to my email, and you will find my email there. There we go. Raven picked 10. Yeah, 10 is right. So there we go. All right, let's see. So contest mode is now over, and the contest is now done. All right, CurlyCookie, can you tell me the old code for my phone? Sure, why not? Why the fuck not? All right, let's see. Old code for your phone. Old code for your phone. Let's get a mixture in here and see where it's going to be. All right. It's a 4-digit, right? Is it a 4-digit or something? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go 4341. That's the old code to your phone. 4341. If it's not 4341, it's 9134. There we go. 4341 or 9134. And that is the old code for your phone. There we go. if that shit's right, I'm just saying.
T.O. is the best tarot reader
If
ever.
that's right, if that is correct, then, I mean, I'm just saying right now. All right. See, Z, did I already do a general reading for you? Z, it's been busy. Yeah, I did. I did a general reading for Z. We're good on that. And I'm all sorts of, okay, we got ES is next. ES wants to know, let's see. I woke up and my hips were very sore and stiff. Why have I become the doctor of tarot? The new mattress. Why fuck are my hips stiff? All right, other than obvious jokes, we need to find... If Teddy said that, my response would be completely different. My response would be completely different to this question if Teddy said this to me on the phone. All right, but we got to get a good hip deck. What is a good hip deck? It's hip to be square, right? It's hip to be square. That's what Huey Lewis said. I mean, anyway, guess your social security number. I don't know. Maybe I could guess your social security. I don't know if that's the old code for your phone. I mean, you need to come back and say that was the old code for your phone. That'd be pretty epic. But you know, entertainment purposes only. All right, let's see. All right, I don't know why I've become the internet doctor. All right, before we do that, we are going to do the entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV, but I do love playing doctor casually. I'm just saying. But yeah, all right, let's see. New mattress. Why are my hips still? Oh my God. Oh man. All right. Well, we need some water after this one. If you got stiff hips, you need to see a stiff hip specialist. Is what I'm saying. All right, Three of Swords. What do we got? Three of Swords. I do think it's your mattress. I do. You have a little bit of sort of this focus. It feels like things are a little bit sharp. Things are not sort of in the realm that you would like. You're being poked and pointed and sharpened and all this other stuff. And I think it is the mattress indeed. King of Pentacles says, once you get, oh, look, it's a mattress. You're literally laying on a mattress. A new mattress will do you good. It will do you good right there. Look at that. So yeah, you have a new mattress. Look how comfortable and relaxed you are here. You're just laying there. You're all set. Look, the mattress is wrapped in a bow. It's just amazing. You're tickled pink. You have a big celebration of the mattress. There's a lot of good things going on. You know what I'm saying? And Queen of Swords. We're back to Ultraviolet Teddy, apparently. It feels like that the old mattress was a bit stiff. You see the stiff-hipped action you got going on there. And yeah, I feel like that's going to be a little bit, yeah, it's your mattress. Get a new mattress. There you go. Get a new mattress, and that is my recommendation. But as always, entertainment purposes only. Never get a new mattress based upon a random dude reading tarot cards on the internet, is what I'm saying. Jamie Lee is the double shot master over there. We're going to see what that's going to be. All right. So, wait a minute. So, CurlyCookie, did that actually? I totally forgot I put it in as that. No, CurlyCookie, are you being serious? You can't be serious. That's my sister's birthday. Oh, that's kind of cool. Happy birthday to your sister, I guess. At least, I didn't mean to guess your sister's birthday, but I don't know. All right, anyway, let's use the Amber Tarot on this one and see what I got. Maybe the memory phone, maybe. I won 4 queen-size Tempur-Pedic beds a few years ago. I love them. The only pinky, maybe. All right. Let's see where the Amber Tarot is. If I can press the button correctly, that'd be great. There we go. The Amber Tarot. All right. Gatika, welcome. Appreciate you being here. How is it going? All right, my throat is hurting really bad. All right, we are ending soon. So after Jamie Lee's double shot, we're going to be ending the stream. We're ending it way early tonight because my throat is hurting really bad. So something's going on with that. So yeah, maybe I should take tomorrow off and all that other stuff. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Will A reach out, or will they pretend that nothing happened? Are they going to reach out or not? The Eight of Cups, the last judgment, and the Seven of Wands. You know, they're hesitant at first, but I do think that they are going to reach out indeed, right? So we're going to go with a thumbs up, making it happen with the thumbs up action over there. So we're going to see where this is going. Yeah, I do think they reach out. So you have like a level of giving up to where they don't want to reach out. They don't want to make it happen. It is kind of a little bit of a challenge in there, but then they have a judgment. In other words, they reapproach, they re-engage, and they're kind of like, ooh, cool, this is awesome, right? And you're kind of hesitant at this point too. You're like, well, I don't really know, what's happening, but you're kind of like, okay, I'll go ahead and take it, right? I'll take it. Anyway, so CurlyCookie, I actually did guess your phone's code. I mean, I'm just saying.
T.O. is the best tarot reader
I'm just
ever.
saying, I should go into business. Wait, I already am in business. This is a business. Okay. Oh, that is money well spent. That is money well spent if I could get your phone code. I mean, I'm just saying, if you ever want to hack into somebody's phone, you just come on here, you donate a little bit of money, and I can get you right in their phone. I mean, I'm just saying. Well, not obviously not, but... that was a joke, by the way, for any people on YouTube that are coming in here trolling. Okay, anyway. Is it worth it to go ahead with this particular purchase? Yes, you have a level of celebration. You have a good purchase decision here. You are hesitant. That is the way it goes. That is the way things happen, right? You're a little bit hesitant with that. Wow. Thank you for your very generous donation from DA. DA, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your donation. But yeah, you have a Three of Cups, level of celebration for this purchase. Looks like it's a good deal. And you have a Six of Cups over here. This is a good match, right? It's a good match between you and this other object. I think it's going to be good. And the Page of Cups as well. It says, hey, this is something that's, it's going to be a little bit hesitation going in there, but we're going to figure it out at the end of the day, right? Anyway, all right. So I have another challenge. Teddy wants me to guess her Social Security number. All right, we'll do that. Last reading of the night. Teddy wants her Social Security number. Let's see. T.O. Yeah, I do have a lottery number picking video, although I never won any lottery numbers with it. It's got a 3, 9, and a 2. It got 3, 9, and a 2 in it. So you got a 3, 4, 8, 9, or 2. How many numbers were correct? Teddy, let me know how many numbers are correct out of this option. Let me know. We'll wait for Teddy, and we'll see. Got a 3, 4, 8, 9, 2. So there we go. We're waiting for Teddy. Maybe Teddy's delayed. Maybe the snow in Michigan or something is making it not work. I don't know. Maybe Teddy forgot it. I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt if Teddy forgot her own Social Security number. All right, we'll see though. We'll see. How many numbers were correct? And she went AFK. All right, well, that's the end of the stream, I guess. So that's, the stream's really gone downhill waiting like this. But yeah, we'll go. All right. So yeah, we're going to end the stream, and we'll check with Teddy later. Teddy says we got one number correct. That's not very good. Oh, well, entertainment purposes only. We will see you tomorrow.